Other interesting cultural news, you have Budlight tweeting saying you should gamble. And of course, it was immediately ratioed. Well, at least before they started to censor people, and then it was also subsequently ratioed as well. Now, they had a tweet recently where they came out, and again, this is almost, you almost can't, it's such a bad marketing campaign from Bud Light. Every time I think, well, surely they'll do something more successful, or they'll try something different. No, it's just as bad. So it has a smartphone, and we'll see if they actually have volume on this or not. No. Maybe they're too lazy to pay for music royalties. So they have a picture. It's a little 10-second video of a smartphone. It looks like it's got the Kansas City Chiefs and another, the Detroit Lion, perhaps? Yeah. They still have a football team, apparently. I was shocked. Now, so it says, make your picks. Free to play. Epic prizes. So you can win some jerseys, a Super Bowl ticket. Ooh. Is that it? I thought you'd get some piss beer, too. So yeah, free to play. Wow. What a great idea. Which, it does sound like gambling because you're picking a winner and getting prizes based off that. I'm not sure how this isn't going over any additional regulations or government scrutiny. But apparently the whole text is, pick, play, and win this football season. It's that easy. Join easy. Picks for free. Which again, it very well may be truly free because they're so desperate for sales. And they have said they're going to spend or waste hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing this year because, again, they shot themselves in the foot to the whole Dylan Mulvaney controversy and, targeting kids with your alcohol sales is probably not a prudent business idea. Now, in one day, and again, the statistics here are all taken within after the 24-hour mark. In one day, this little tweet got 36,500 views. But that's it? 36,500? And less than 100 likes, giving it a ratio of 0.22% likes. Which you would think Americans love sports balls and gambling. You'd think it'd get more traction, but no, absolutely not. Now, the top responses to this were all very entertaining, though, of course, they're all negative against Bud Light. Now, the first one was from someone called Dirt, which, no relation to Joe Dirt. I did check out this person's profile. And this person said, quote, get the Chiefs logo off your accounts, quote, or comma, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, pedophiles. And that got 713 views and 26 likes, giving it a ratio of 3.64%, which is infinitely better than 0.22%. Now, they go on to say even more entertaining responses to that. You have someone by the name of Dr. Edgar Allen, which I don't know if he's truly a doctor. It might be like Dr. Pepper, where it's a doctor in title only, or maybe he's applying to be a doctor. But Dr. Edgar Allen said, quote, apologize, and add a picture of Dylan Mulvaney on the can. That got 500 views and 29 likes, giving it a ratio of 5.8%. And someone simply just tweeted, this is Jeff, he actually just tweeted a response, a GIF of Jim Carrey going, no. And that got 635 views and 24 likes, giving a ratio of 3.78%, which is unprecedentedly good. Now, they also had stuff that they even blocked. So you had to click that little button, and there were a lot of things that they blocked. One of them was from a good old return. You have Rich Mooney, who does a lot of the fun polls, will ask, what are you guys going to have today? Anheuser-Busch InBev product or not Anheuser-Busch InBev product? And again, that's not a pejorative statement. That's just asking, what do you prefer more? And Bud Light's hiding those. And interestingly enough, consistently, the scale for that in terms of the percentage breakdown, people are usually voting between 96 and 98% no Anheuser-Busch InBev for me. And I've been following his responses for a couple months now, and that's, again, overwhelmingly majority of the time, those are the breakdown of the votes. Now, you actually had Rich Mooney tweeting a picture where he said just 3 to go, and he said, plus a YouTube channel ban for me for a complete block. Not sure if they hate their former customers criticizing them. I wonder who they're expecting to buy their beer. And then he has pictures of all the sites that they've actually blocked him on. Now, they even blocked my personal account. Now, granted, they didn't, for some odd reason, they didn't block the show's handle, so the Topping Show or at the Topping Show. So I actually have to use this show's Twitter profile to look at the Bud Light tweets because I can't see them. Because I had the audacity of doing a tweet response where they had one of their cliche Bud Light tweets, and I had a picture of Yingling cans and Yingling bottles next to my carbon fiber American flag, and I just said, thanks for the reminder. I need to go out and get some more Yingling. And they apparently were so offended by that they blocked me. And they're doing this more and more with people who are not being pejorative about the brand, are just simply doing pictures of competing products and saying, oh, thanks for the reminder, or hey, good point, I need to get more of this. Now, when Rich Mooney did his response tweet saying, and with a screenshot showing how they banned him on multiple profiles, it said that got 143 views and 8 likes, giving him the best ratio, or nearly the best ratio, at 5.59% likes. And again, when you go to all of these profiles where they say, oh yeah, I like this idea, they're all fake. So this one's from John B. And it was a positive response where it just said, cheers. And somehow there's actually a GIF made of the Bud Light cans hitting each other saying cheers. If you go to his profile, he's just posting Wordle and reposting for other games or sweepstakes for businesses, which I'd use the Urban Dictionary to find out what the hell Wordle is. Some things elude me in terms of common culture. So it'll be interesting to see, but as of right now, it seems like the Bud Light social media, their crusade or their ideals, they're just falling apart because they're not working at all. And even with blocking more and more and more people, the negative responses are still showing up. So if you're supporting the boycott and you're actually going against their Twitter or making up new profiles perhaps, don't let up, because I don't think the CEO's learned a lesson yet. Because again, he said, oh yeah, I think things are turning around. And I guess, of course, he's never actually admitted the problem or the mistakes that they've made. Will they ever learn the lesson? I would say outlook is not so good. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in. Try and get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of September. I know it's a tall order, but if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you take the time to like and comment, the feedback is also appreciated. Try to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.